Hello, everybody. Welcome. Trickle on in. Grab a seat in the arena. We got a few minutes left till we'll get started here. So there's still time to grab that Friday beer, get settled.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the team to join, and we can get started here in a couple minutes.
Yeah, I don't see any hands up yet. I don't think they're in, but they should be here shortly. I got the stream up and running on YouTube. Starting to get a few more people on YouTube there. Well, I direct them all to our Telegram. It's the place to be, but we get a small audience there. Let me check out. Oh, we have CryptoX Craig here. Here we go.
How's it going, everybody?
Hey, what's going on, brother? Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Craig. Are you going to be the main speaker today?
Rodney is.
Okay, cool. So we'll wait for Rodney, and then we'll go ahead and get started here in a minute.
Cool.
Yeah, and as always, guys, we're gonna lock chat when we get started. We'll post all the official links there in our main chat. If you guys want to follow along, if you haven't checked out the project before, open up the website, open up the white paper and everything, and there'll be a section towards the second half of the AMA. And if you have questions, you can raise your hands, and Noah will always take some questions. So if you're curious, stick around.
Sweet. And Craig, once Rodney comes, is he on his way, or have you heard from him?
He be in here already. I just don't know if he raised his hand yet.
Okay, cool. Rodney, if you're here, go ahead and raise your hand, and we can unmute you.
Won't let him in. It says it won't let him in.
Okay, let's see. I think he might have to complete the CAPTCHA. Once he gets in, there's a CAPTCHA that we use to prevent bots from joining our channel, and then he should have no problem after that. What error is he getting? Oh, he's saying, okay, how do I get in? It won't let me. Let me DM him.
Oh, I think we got it. There we go.
Nice.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, man.
All right. For some reason on my phone, it wouldn't let me in. It said I was late, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, this isn't working right. So I had to come onto my computer. So I'm in now.
No worries, man. We'll go ahead and get started now. Just want to welcome you guys. Good afternoon, Whale Coin Talk community. My name is Noah. I'm here with the Nutra team. They are they're businessmen in the nutraceutical space, and they are bridging the gap between nutraceuticals and crypto. And gentlemen, before we get started, you want to give us a quick background of who you are, your time in the nutraceutical space, and then how you got to be in the crypto space today.
All right, cool. Well, so my name is Rodney Gubler. A little bit on my background is how my dad started a nutraceutical custom manufacturing plant 35 years ago. And I've worked there for, the past 25 years. I think I started going over there and working and helping him out when I was like 11 years old. I have worked every position in that company. And so I've learned how to basically custom manufacture any kind of nutraceutical supplement from start to finish. I'm also currently working in the research and development department, working on learning how to formulate the formulas for the supplements. I got my degree in business, and about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, I guess, I started investing in crypto, and I noticed that there was a reoccurring theme in the crypto space where it was just mostly tokens that were doing basically the same thing. They were either wallets or swaps or NFTs. None of them really put out a product that the whole world can benefit from. They mostly just pertain to people in crypto, and that's only about 13% of the world, I guess, right now invest in crypto. So I was thinking, what would be a good way to be able to start a project and have that product be available to everybody in the world. Because everybody in the world right now, I can't say 100% of the world, but most of them use a dietary supplement, one form or other. If it's vitamins, if it's supplements to work out with, shakes. I mean, even vegan, they're starting to come out with a lot of vegan supplements. And so I thought, okay, well, this is right down my alley. I know how to manufacture nutraceuticals. And so that's why I started this token, is that I have a facility where I can manufacture any kind of supplement, but I can do it a lot cheaper than anybody else would be able to, being the owner's son, I guess. And I'm also able to, when I sell them, I'm also able to do it for a lot cheaper, so I can beat out the competition with prices and stuff. And so that's kind of how I came to start the project.
And I want to get your name right. It's Rodney, you said, correct?
Yes, Rodney.
And Rodney, I had never heard the term nutraceuticals before. I did some Googling and figured out that it's basically any kind of dietary supplement, vitamin, protein. It's a large umbrella, right? I want to just be sure that I have a general understanding of what it is. Very cool. And you obviously just gave us some samples of it. Can you tell us a bit more about the business that has been in your family for 20 years? Are you guys profitable? Do you guys generate how do you guys generate revenue? Where are you located? What's the business called? Give us a bit of background on that, please.
Okay, cool. So my dad's company is called Deseret Laboratories. It is in St. George, Utah. Now, the way that my dad works is he custom manufactures supplements for other people. So if somebody has an idea of what they want to create, they come to us, we formulate it in our lab, and then we do a bench top, and then we go from there to manufacturing the product. So my dad doesn't necessarily have his own product. He just custom manufactures it for other people.
Got it. And how many products is he currently custom manufacturing, or rather, how many products has he custom manufactured? And do you guys take a royalty for each product that's manufactured and then subsequently sold? How does that work?
No, we don't take royalties for the products. They just pay us a set price, and then we manufacture the product for them. The products we got going now, we've got about 30 different clients that we manufacture for. And a lot of these people, a lot of these customers, they have their products out in, Walmart, Rite Aid, GNC, Vitamin World, and then they're, sold online, all over. One company that we actually helped start, we started manufacturing their first product, is based here in St. George. And right now their company is huge. Like, they have I'm not going to say what the company is because we signed NDA agreements with them, but they have a fruits and veggies pill that is just insane popular throughout like the world. They do hundreds of millions a year in sales, and we've manufactured their fruits and veggies pill for them. So the stuff that we do, I mean, you see everywhere. In fact, they were even mentioned on Fox News a couple of weeks ago.
Man, that's really cool. And are a lot of these clients you have reoccurring? They just keep coming back and having you manufacture more and more of the same product or various different products that they come up with?
Yes. In fact, one of them, we've been manufacturing their products for about 15 years. So yeah, a lot of them, they're reoccurring. We got one client right now that I'm working on a project for. They're coming out with a new pill for their label, and we've been doing theirs for about 5 years. So yeah, they're reoccurring.
Got it. And so your business model is essentially formulating these various products.
Yes.
And you guys have been in business for 20 years, you said. So I'm assuming you're profitable.
35 years. I've been working there for about, I've been working there for about 35 or 25 years.
That's amazing. And so I'm assuming that you guys are profitable, right?
Oh, very profitable. Yes.
Very cool. Okay. So
we bring in about 8 million a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
8 million in profit a month in revenue. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So then that leads me kind of to the next question is, how are you guys planning to bridge the nutraceutical manufacturing plant that you have with blockchain and crypto? And more specifically, what are some advantages to doing this? Because I mean, it sounds like you guys are killing it, right? I don't really see any reason to change what's broken or fix what's broken.
Well, yeah, see, I get what you're saying. So that's my dad's factory. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, he's very profitable in what he does. I started Nutra as my own project, using his facility as my utility. So yes, it will also bring business in for him, but it's a way for me to kind of, I don't know, like I've seen crypto go in the wrong direction with a lot of the tokens that have come out, and it doesn't seem like it's I don't know, bringing any new money into crypto. Now this is a way that I can actually bring money from outside of crypto into the crypto space, because I don't have to really rely too much on the community to build up the hype to bring in new holders, because we'll have revenue coming in from the products also.
So you are the plan is to do a token raise. Sorry, I'm. Can you dive a bit deeper for me? I'm missing the connection.
Oh, okay. So what we're doing is I'll just tell you a little bit kind of how the token will work.
Yeah, of course.
So we'll have taxes, and we'll have a marketing and product development wallet. And so with that product development wallet is where we'll manufacture the supplements, and then we'll sell them online on our website and a couple of other websites that I have set up. We'll get them on Amazon, and all the money that comes in from those sales will go into a wallet. Now, with that wallet, we'll have a choice. We can either do a big buyback, we can do burns, we can airdrop the Ethereum to the holders. We can do contests with it. So it's kind of basically just a big incentive to be a holder of our token.
Okay, and so you guys are essentially doing a token raise, using that money to manufacture nutraceuticals that you currently have, I guess, currently have ideas for, or are
Yeah, I've
you?
already started on a few formulas. Our first one, we're gonna do a pre-workout, and we're gonna try and get a line of supplements for Nutra. You know what I mean, like a health line, like with health supplements. You know, for like weightlifting and stuff. I've got an NO2 product a formula that I've been working on for about a month now, and we'll have the pre-workout. We're gonna have some protein shakes, and then we'll go from there.
And you're going to use your father's facility, Desert Laboratories in Utah, to manufacture these?
Yep.
Got it. So the revenue generated from these sales is going to be going to Nutra holders. What percentage of revenue is that going to be?
So it'll be it's kind of hard to explain, because essentially all of it. So like none of it's going to be going to like any of the devs. None of it's going to be going to, I mean, I'll have to, use a little bit of it to, for the labs and stuff that I'm going to be using to get run the tests and stuff on the products. But other than that, the majority of it, I'm throwing back in, into the wallet so that it'll go back to the holders.
Is there a set percentage awarded in the tokenomics that you're going to be using for development?
We are going to, you mean towards manufacturing the products?
Yeah, manufacturing, development. Yeah, sorry, whatever.
So yeah, so out of the marketing and product development wallet, we'll use about 50% of that to manufacture the products.
Got it. And what's going to happen to the other 50%? How are you going to be utilizing those funds?
The other 50% will go to the team. So it'll be divided up between the team and marketing the product, or marketing the token.
Got it. How big is your team?
We got about 9 people so far on the team.
Great. And can you give us like kind of a high level breakdown of each of their roles?
Okay, so we got Astro, we got Aaron, and we got Cameron, and we got Queen, who are in charge of social media and marketing. And then there's me, the CEO of the token. I basically oversee everything. And then we got Blaine, who is another one of my devs. And we've got Craig and Justin from Defiant, who are also there to kind of oversee everything that we do with the token, because they're the platform that we're using to launch the token. We did a partnership with them.
Got it. So you guys aren't connecting an already profitable business to the token, right? Your dad's business is mutually exclusive. However, you are using that facility, and you're using decades of experience, right? I mean, you trained under your father, and obviously you're very good at what you do, right? Because your father's had a lucrative business. He's earning quite a bit of money. And so you're bringing that experience. You're kind of starting a sister company, for lack of a better term. And you are
like that.
Yeah, and you're bridging it with crypto, and you're giving this token real world utility, which I love. I think it's a great idea. And so we are going to be earning reflections as token holders, and I'm curious, are those reflections going to be paid out in Nutra token, or are they going to be paid out in some other crypto asset?
It's going to be 4% rewards in Ethereum. I figured, why not give back to the holders, a token that's popular, and that is something that's valuable in the crypto space.
It's not going to affect the chart either. That's Craig from Defiant platform. We have Ethereum reflections on all of our contracts. We have a proprietary dApp that you can collect the reflections on.
Got it. And so, gentlemen, the revenue generated from sales is going to be 4% that's going to token holders?
4% rewards. Yeah.
Excuse me, 4% of the revenue. 4% of the revenue generated is going to be what's paid out to token holders, correct?
That's the tax on the tokenomics.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for every buy and
Revenue
sell,
generated
it's
from
4%.
revenue generated from the products. All of it's going to go back to the holders.
All of it's going to go back to the holders.
Yeah.
It's going to go back to the holders between like pumping the profits back into the chart.
Yeah.
Got it. And so you guys are going to be, and when you say pumping the profits back into the chart, can you break that down for us? What does that entail?
Buying and burning tokens.
Buying and burning. So that's how you guys are going to be utilizing your treasury as well?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is that also how you guys are going to be utilizing your treasury? I believe that 1%, 1% is going to the treasury.
Yes.
Sweet, understood. So
everything with this token and the reason why I'm doing it like this is I've noticed all these tokens out there in crypto, it just seems like they're honeypots, they're rug pulls, or they're scams. Everybody that I have seen or that I have known in crypto has been kind of screwed over in one way or another. And me working in this industry, I wanted to do a token to where I could give everything back to the holders. That's why I'm doing it in this way, is because I think that, if you're going to invest in a token, you might as well invest in a token that's giving back 100% to the holders. I'm not using this token to retire with. I'm not using it to quit my job. I'm using it to kind of better the crypto industry and show that projects can be done like this. It can be profitable and it can make the holders a lot of money.
This is why this project spoke out to us, because at Defiant, we only look for projects with real world utility and revenue streams.
Cool. And Craig, I don't want to go too far off on a tangent, but on a high level, what does Defiant do? Like, who are you guys, and what's your business model? What is your business model made up of?
We're a contracts as a service business. We find projects, real world utility, and revenue streams, and we bring them to market after a very vigorous vetting process.
Sweet. And so, gentlemen, do you want to tell us a bit? Tokenomics are pretty clear now, and I think the business model is pretty clear. I understand what you guys are trying to do. Nutraceuticals, I feel like is a growing industry. And the more I look around, the more I see people supplementing and trying to better their lives, extend their lifespans, use anti-aging. I'm sure there's a lot of other things, right, that go into why people buy these sorts of products. I'm curious to know what you guys are doing with respect to NFTs, the NFT collection, and what kind of utilities those provide.
So I got a guy right now doing my NFTs, and they look pretty badass. It's our Mad Scientist logo. So we're using the Mad Scientist, and it's the utility that we're going to use with these NFTs will be it'll be a little bit more down the road. We're going to be using the NFTs in an ecosystem that we're going to do for the token, kind of like how Shiba did with Bone and Leash, so we'll have two other tokens that come out, and the NFTs, you'll be able to stake them and earn reflections with these tokens. But that's something that we're going to be doing a little bit more down the road after we get the project established. Got
it. So you guys have first base NFTs, second base NFTs. Do you have an idea of what the distinguishing features amongst each of those is going to be, or still kind of working on that?
We're still kind of working on those.
Got it. And as far as earning reflections, is it going to be that 4% just like the token, or is it the tokenomics or token structure of the NFTs going to be different?
We really haven't decided yet on exactly how we're going to be doing that with the NFTs. So I can't really answer that right now.
Yeah, no worries. Have you guys done a seed raise or a private round at all?
Yeah, we did a small seed raise, and we did a private sale too. That was a small private sale, and so now we're just kind of in the pre-sale phase of the project. We extended
public pre-sale.
Yeah, public pre-sale. Sorry.
Yeah, sweet. As for the seed round, how many wallets contributed? What was the maximum contribution per wallet? And yeah,
on the seed round, we had 15 wallets contribute. The highest one was for Ethereum. We set it at a 25 Ethereum limit. We got it to 23 and a half, I think. Yeah, 23 and a half. The private sale, we set it at a 30 Ethereum limit, and we filled that up actually pretty fast. The maximum one was 2 Ethereum, and I think there was about 20 people or 25 people that invested into that.
Is there a lockup period for either round, respectively?
Yeah, so we're gonna be vesting the tokens, or vesting. Yeah, the seed.
We're going to be vesting all of the pre-sales same amount of time.
Yeah.
Got it. Over what period of time?
It's going to be 34% on launch day, 33% 30 days after, and then 30 days after that, the last 33%.
Got it. And what kind of bonus did the seed round participants and the private sale participants get over the public sale?
They just got it at a better price. They got more tokens for what they paid for, and they got a NFT. And this is for the seed. This is for the seed investors, so they'll get a free NFT and the better price. And then the private sale was at a different price than it was a little bit above the seed. So each one was at a different price. Actually, Craig, you can explain that better than I can.
No worries, man. It's all good.
If you think of it, it'd be like 1 penny for the seed, then a 0.15 for the private, and then 0.2 for public.
Okay. Are those actual numbers?
Those are just variables, since we have to do the tokenomics with the token, the pool of Ethereum to figure out the actual price.
Okay, but that would be like you're just giving me like a scale to go by.
Yeah, yes, a scale.
Got it. And I'm assuming you guys are launching on Ethereum?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Do you anticipate gas fees being an issue with respect to paying out reflections and all that stuff?
No, we developed our contract to have the lowest gas fees on ERC20.
Okay. And
30 to 40% versus all the competition. Cheap, lower.
And how did you guys manage to do that?
Off-chain DApp.
An off-chain DApp. What's it called?
It's just our Defiant DApp, proprietary.
Defiant proprietary DApp. Very cool. And what other projects are you currently working with?
We are currently working with 9 other projects right now. I actually have a list.
Cool.
Right now, we are up. I'll name them all for you. We Grow, Mine, MCU, Exec, Peeps Pay, Skeletama, Revlands launching Sunday, Shuna, and we have Playground Protocol coming, and we just launched a token for the man who assassinated Osama bin Laden.
Very cool.
Yeah, the biggie.
So big things happening on the Defiant app.
Yeah, I'm excited. Very excited. We've
Rodney,
been around for 7 months.
Oh, sorry, Craig. You've been around for 7 months. That's amazing.
Yes.
And obviously making strides.
Trying to change the space.
Yeah, Rodney, again, this was my first time hearing the term nutraceutical. I'm personally very interested in anti-aging, increasing longevity, reducing my chances of, getting genetic illnesses. It's like living a better, happier, healthier life. Right? That's why people get into this business. It's why people buy these products. Yep. And I think that it's something that you and your family are very passionate about. Obviously, your father has had a lucrative career and lucrative business for almost 4 decades, and you've been in it for almost 2 or over 2 rather. And now you're kind of bringing your enthusiasm for crypto and bridging it with the family business and bringing all of your knowledge onto the blockchain, which I think is really great. Do you see any hurdles with respect to being in the U.S., trying to create this utility token in the U.S., being considered a security down the line?
Actually, that has come up with this.
That's one of the first questions we asked.
Yeah. And we have a lawyer who is a crypto. She is a immigration lawyer, but she also does crypto too.
Mm-hmm.
And we have her. It's kind of all about how you decide on how.
I can explain it for you.
Yeah.
All right. So we couldn't file a Reg A because they already started collecting money. So what we had to do is we had to get a legal opinion letter from a lawyer. So if anything happens down the line when regulation hits, we have a safety net.
Yep.
Beautiful. Rodney, do you ever think that nutraceuticals will be FDA approved in the US, or you think that's something that they just don't want to touch?
What do you mean?
Like, certain vitamin supplements, a lot of them that I see actually aren't FDA approved. Do you see that ever being an issue for you guys, or do you guys ever see the FDA kind of, coming over to your side and wanting to work with people that are manufacturing dietary supplements?
Well, that's the thing is supplements don't have to be approved by the FDA to be able to sell them. Mm-hmm. When you open up a facility, the facility just has to have GMP regulations, which is good manufacturing products, right? Mm-hmm. So the only time you ever need to get approval by the FDA is if you bring in a new ingredient, a new raw material that hasn't ever been used before, and you have to let the FDA know that you're going to be using that product and that it's safe. Those are the only requirements that are needed to manufacture supplements.
And I've actually been, sorry.
Go ahead, Craig.
I've actually been in the industry for about 15 years. Before crypto, I did a lot of bodybuilding. So I've been using, nutraceuticals, supplements, you name it, for 15 years. And honestly, a lot of the supplements, if they come out 2 years down the line, the company will get popped of having like a certain ingredient the FDA doesn't agree upon or the DEA doesn't agree upon. Mm-hmm. But nutraceuticals, they're food-based, so it wouldn't happen like that with other supplement companies. What happened with them?
Understood. Rodney, would you guys say you're going to have issues getting into certain centralized exchanges? I know you have Coinbase and Binance listed, given the fact that you're a Reflection token.
Yeah, and you can still get on the exchanges, you just don't get the reflections.
So some exchanges do the reflections, but the big ones don't. But if you ever get down the line and get on those, then you probably won't need the reflections.
Yeah, I mean, we do have the contract that we can change the taxes on it at any time. So if it does come to that, and we are at that point, like Coinbase or Crypto.com or Binance,
which is correct. Yeah, we can lower it. We can't completely change it. There's certain thresholds, to ensure that investors have security. Because if you could toggle a different function on a smart contract, then people could do anything. But we have measures on our contract where it's going to be safe for everyone. Because I can't do 100% sell tax.
Right.
Yeah, certainly.
It's hard coded.
Yeah, of course. Who audited your contracts, by the way?
Solidity. He actually wrote it, and we bought it off him.
Cool. And one of the interesting parts of your white paper for me was that you guys plan on donating a portion of revenue to helping folks in third world countries who are in dire need of dietary supplements. So people that suffer from. Go ahead.
Yeah, we plan on donating supplements. We're not going to donate any of the revenue. I mean, we could do that, but people in third world countries, they are deprived of a lot of things, food and water and stuff like that. They are all very deprived of vitamins. And that's one thing that we would be going for, is to donate vitamins and stuff to the third world countries that aren't able to get any of them.
Understood.
That would
Yeah,
be out of
that's
our
awesome.
hearts. This is not a charity token, as you see in this space a lot.
Yo, no, I didn't assume that. It was interesting to me that you guys have. Yeah, it's you guys had philanthropic aspirations, and I always think it's very admirable. And it sounds like you guys are really big into donating a lot of these vitamins that you're producing to people that really need them.
My dad, his company actually donates. It's a package, and it has lentils and rice in it, and we package it up at our factory and donate it to people in Africa and stuff. That's kind of where I got the idea of doing it. Is I thought that was really cool that he does that. He does it all with his own funds and stuff. So through the token, we'll have that wallet to where we'll be able to donate vitamins and supplements to the third world countries.
Yeah, and audience members, if you're free and you want to go read their white paper, it's a very well written white paper, and I learned a lot about different vitamin deficiencies like scurvy and rickets. I think you guys did a great job of putting that together. So I do see plans way out in the future for metaverse integration and a play to earn game. I'm curious to know how either of these benefit your ecosystem and overall mission.
Well, I just thought it would be really cool to have my own virtual supplement store in the metaverse. And so that's why we threw it on the roadmap. Where you can go in, you can use your NFTs and get discounts on supplements, the ones that we are manufacturing for the Nutra label. That is down the road a little bit. We'll see. I'm going to put effort into doing that, but you never know. We might not do the metaverse. We might not need it
for other tokens too.
What's that, Craig?
No, you can make products for other tokens too if they want to have their brand on the supplement.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to talk about. So I get when I get put on the spot, I always forget things. It's kind of
Hey, no worries, man. We're really laid back community. I'm not trying to interrogate you or anything. I really think it's a cool product. I'm actually really enjoying. I was really enjoying reading the white paper earlier, and I want to learn a lot about it. So,
that's cool. So
I like the hard questions.
So we're also gonna have a white label offer for other tokens if they want to get a supplement made in their label. We'll have a white label to where the product is already formulated and it's all ready to go. We just package it, bottle it and package it, and we throw their label on it. It's a way to let other tokens also market their label to, like I said in the beginning, people outside of crypto. You could get an option. Yeah, you could, and there's a lot of things that you can do with these supplements. You can have contests and prizes on the labels to where you could win a free NFT, or you could win a certain amount of tokens from that project, whatever that's doing the supplement. We can put prizes like, you twist off the cap, you look under the cap, and hey, you won this amount of coins in Nutra. And if that person has never been into crypto, they're like, well, what is this? And then they'll look on the bottle. Okay, so I got to get onto this website, claim these tokens. And, if those tokens, if the charts start going up and that person sees they get more money, it's another way to bring other people who have never invested in crypto into the crypto space.
Yeah, sweet. And Rodney, we're closing in on the end of my portion of interviewing you, but we're going to go into audience questions. However, before we do that, is there anything that you kind of forgot, or any questions that I didn't ask that you want to tell us about? I mean, you guys are building really, really cool ecosystem here, and I think it's going to be really interesting to watch you guys grow. And I do agree with you. I think the future of not just like marijuana shops or vitamin shops, but the future of a lot of stores is going to be on a metaverse where people can go and have a virtual experience and pick an item that they like, and then it just comes straight to their door.
Yeah, we also had I put a play to earn game on there on the roadmap.
Yep.
And I figure, by the time that happens, hopefully these play to earn games will be a lot more advanced to where you can actually earn something. Because I think it's it's a good concept, playing a game to earn, and it doesn't have to be like totally Nutra related. What my vision for it is kind of like a Street Fighter game where you have the mad scientist as one of your characters, and he's doing karate and stuff, and you can fight people. There's a lot of cool things that we can do with the play to earn games. But yeah, I think I've talked about a lot of things with the token, and like I said in the beginning, this token is for the holders. I'm trying to do everything I possibly can to benefit the holders, because I've been in way too many tokens where it just seemed like money was being funneled out of the bottom of the coin, and people are telling you to buy it and hodl and all that stuff, and it's still going down. And I think a token would do a lot better if the devs concentrated more on the well-being of the holders of the token. And that's another reason why I'm pretty active in the Telegram. I'm as transparent as it gets. That's one of the reasons why I fully doxed myself in the beginning. People can see my face and see who I am, with my full name on there. Anybody who wants to come down to St. George and take a tour of the factory, by all means, come down. Let me know a couple of days in advance, but yeah, come down and check it out.
That's sick, man. I might take you up on that one day.
Hey, come on down. I'd love to show anybody. It's really cool when you get in there because you can actually see how a product is actually manufactured. You got the packaging lines, and you got the blending machines, the granulation machines, the tablet presses that can pump out 1 million tablets in a day. It's just awesome. You can kind of get. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that show, How It Works?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it goes through ways of how things are done, how things are made, and stuff. And it's cool. You can come down and just check out and see how everything works and how supplements are made, and just the work that goes into it. It's pretty cool.
Right on. One last question from me, and I'm playing devil's advocate here. You guys mentioned earlier that all the money, the products that you manufacture, are then going to go on Amazon, and you're going to sell them on Amazon. Mm-hmm. How can we, as holders, as participants in your ecosystem, as investors, guarantee that money is actually all of it is going back into that ETH wallet?
Well, all the wallets will be public. I plan on putting updates on everything on the website, of all the sales, how many bottles there are and stuff like that, just so everybody can see and get an idea of what's being sold and how much it's being sold for. Everything is
inventory.
Everything is going to be on our new. That's why we have a guy doing our new website right now. The old one I started, it was kind of just like to help get the token going, kind of get the idea out there. But now that we've grown this much, it's time for a new website that's a lot more, the word be sophisticated, a lot more updated. So yeah, everything will be on the website. All the wallets that we got will be on the website, or public, so everybody knows that, none of this money is going in my pocket.
Beautiful. I want to move on to community questions here. I got say it first, and then we got a couple more hands up.
Yeah, thank you, Noah. Okay, so I was wondering that will nutraceutical products also be available on various pharmacies and stores for over-the-counter purchase in future, maybe?
So pharmacies, that's pharmaceuticals. We do actually manufacture some pharmaceutical supplements at my dad's factory, but none of the stuff that Nutra does will be pharmaceuticals. It will all be nutraceuticals. getting them into Walmart and stores like that and Rite Aid, it's a possibility. It's kind of it takes a little work to get them in there, but it is possible. So yeah, hopefully down the line, down the road, our products will be in those stores. But online is a more it's just a better way to market the products and to sell them.
Yeah, and you got to remember all my connections I made, in the bodybuilding industry for 15 years. I got gyms, I got supplement stores, I got, IFBB pros who could really push this brand.
Yep.
Understood.
And hopefully one of the partnerships that we're working on will get, and that'll really help out.
Okay, and target audience for your these dietary supplements will be more men, or you will also be launching some supplements for women as well, or kids?
Oh, all of them, men, women, and kids. In fact, I have a children's chewable vitamin that I have the formula for it. I have to tweak it a little bit so that I can make it mine. But I do have a formula for a children's chewable, and the punches that we have to punch out the pills, they're in shapes of little tigers and elephants and little animals. And we also are going to be doing products for people who are vegans. So we'll have a vegan line with a vegan pro. Actually, I started on a vegan formula for a vegan protein shake. I put it off for a few weeks, but that's also going to be in the works. So yeah, men, women, and kids.
Wonderful. And will you be shipping these supplements worldwide?
Yes, we will.
Wonderful. And I also want to know that will you going to have a patent for your dietary supplements as well?
A what?
Patent.
Oh, a patent.
Patent. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I was. Yeah.
Yeah. So with patents, patents are expensive. It's about $30,000 to patent a supplement. Most places, most supplements they're not patents. You can't copy somebody's formula like exactly and start selling it, but you can copy it and tweak it, if that makes any sense. So you'll notice that all the supplements out there, they just seem like they're copies of one that was before. And that's just kind of how it is with supplements. I don't think I'm going to put any patents on any of the supplements. It all does depend though, because if I manufacture a supplement and it just blows up and just explodes and like there's a huge demand for it, then I'll probably put a patent on one of the supplements.
Yeah, got it. So you mentioned that you will be donating supplements to the people who are in need. So I was wondering that are you in talks with any organizations for reaching out to these peoples and the distribution of essential supplements?
No, not yet, but it's something that we're gonna start doing after the project launches.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much, and over to you, Noah.
You're welcome. Thank you for your question.
Yeah, great question, Sayed, as always. We have Crypto World, but I think he logged off. I don't see him anymore. So let's move to Mr. M. MO6, you're up next, sir. MO6, you there? Okay, let's go to Crypto Mayhem next. Crypto Mayhem? Folks that are raising your hands, you need to unmute your mic so we can hear you. Yeah, Crypto Mayhem, we need you to get a lot closer to your mic. We cannot hear you.
Yeah, I wanted to. You're talking about like extending shipments to Africa. So I was wondering, how are you going to get that done?
Okay, I believe the question is, how are you guys planning on making shipments to Africa?
Shipments to Africa?
Yep.
UPS, FedEx. I mean, whoever ships out there will be using them.
Yeah, thanks for the response, man, and thank you for the question. Let's see, we got Sam up next. Sam, go for it, buddy.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Right. Nice project. I want to ask because your project cuts across the health sector and then crypto, and then all right, it's a nice project that there will be a mass adoption because it goes across every phase of life, especially health. But I want to ask for concerning taking of supplement. You know that most people that give into supplement are all people, and then as aside that, okay, there are some nations as well that they are not really into crypto, but diversely into health sector. So my question is, how are you going to incorporate crypto in get people to integrate your crypto, the use case of this project, and then where this project to nations where this project are not, where crypto are not really accepted, and then you really also talk about transparency in your project, aside the fact that you are doxed. Is there any other transparency measures you're going to be taking to make sure that your investors actually get trust in your project? Because I'm a believer of this project already. I'm also preaching about this project already in my community. Yeah, right.
Oh,
That's my
thank
question.
you. So I didn't really understand the first part of the question.
Can I repeat the
my
question?
speaker's a little messed up.
Try to keep it just like, try to keep the question a bit more focused if you can.
All right. Okay. The question. Okay. Okay, your project cut across the health sector and then crypto. Of course, generally everybody is concerned about their health, but there are nations, for example, like my nations, we do not consent to crypto and stuff like that, but we keep consensus to health. So how do you tend to take over places whereby cryptos are not really allowed, and then yeah.
Okay, I think I understand the question. So, how am I going to get this out there to places that that aren't allowed to do crypto? Is that right?
Yeah, that's what he meant.
So that's the cool thing about this token is that there's the token part of it, and then there's the supplement part of it. So those places that aren't allowed to do crypto can still receive the supplements that we're going to be manufacturing. And so that's a way to reach the people that aren't able to do crypto, but obviously they can benefit from the supplements. I mean, there are places that are completely cut off. So obviously we won't be able to reach them. And at the beginning, it's, we'll do our best to be able to ship out to other countries and to, the places, because some countries, they won't allow certain things to come in and certain products with certain ingredients. So, there are places that, we won't be able to reach out to, but, the ones that we can, we'll be doing whatever we can to get, to reach out to them, with the supplements and stuff.
All right. The second question, in fact, you preach about transparency. But aside the fact that you're doxed, any other transparency measures? Yeah. Right.
Other ways to be transparent. Man, I think, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Like I said, I think one of the biggest ways that I am being transparent is that I am inviting anybody who wants to come down to the facility. They can talk to me. They can see how everything runs. They can see my lab. I'm very active on Telegram. I try to be as active as I possibly can. anybody can message me on Telegram. It's not like I'm closed off. I'm not, going halfway with all of this. I figured if I'm going to do it, I'm just going to go full blast and just put myself out there.
Cool. Let's go with Western Beast next and follow that up with Lord Anthony. Western Beast, you there? All right, let's go with Lord Anthony, and then hopefully Western's back by then. Lord Anthony, the mic's yours.
Okay. Hello. Thanks for the opportunity. So, I just have a simple question. Now, the dietary supplements created with the token, I like to know: is it that the project will have and we have a market for it separately, or it's going to go generally in the market?
I don't really understand the question, Anthony.
I don't either.
Be more specific, please.
Okay, I mean, the dietary supplements to be manufactured, like, do you sell them on an open market, or I mean, is there a market that you have created for it? Like, is there a private market for it?
Yeah, they sell them on Amazon. This was stated several times during the AMA.
So ways that we're going to be selling them, the open market. We're going to try and get them into stores, and we're going to open up an Amazon store, and also the website's my website. My dad's actually building a website for his company right now. He has a website already, but it's pretty old and like outdated, and it's actually a horrible website. He doesn't really use his website to bring in new clients. It's all word of mouth, and his reputation. We go to expos, we go to conventions, and that's another way that we get other clients and stuff. So
we plan on doing a crypto convention in August.
Yep. And another thing is not only can we do crypto conventions, but we already have a booth for my dad's company for when we go to conventions. And so I'll be going to pharmaceutical conventions and expos and like supply side and stuff like that. And I'm going to be displaying Nutra. So it'll be another way that we will be able to kind of reach out there to, other ways than crypto.
Right on. And we got Western Beast up again. I think he's fixed his connection.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. You have a great project. Now, I wanted asking, you made mention about giving back to third world communities or developing countries, if I may say. Would you be partnering with any NGOs that are in this criteria? You already made mention of giving to specific zones that are actually lacking. Give me a second. Let me look for it on your white paper. So, would you be partnering with any NGOs when doing this, or do you have a research team in place that will be giving you the people who you'll be giving these giveaways, giving back to?
One of our projects actually is huge in the charity space, so we can definitely get those connections. Those connections have not been made yet, but we will be working on the connections. This is not a utility of the project, really. It's not about the token. It's just we're doing it out of our own hearts.
Yeah.
All right. So now when we're talking about these dietary supplements, why do you think merging cryptocurrency with dietary supplements is related to the fact that you're verifying you're not really how do I put it, one of these scam tokens? It's actually a great project, but why do you see the need to actually merge dietary supplements with cryptocurrency? What difference would you make? It's actually kind of nice.
Well, I mean, it's a lucrative. I mean, it's a very, very profitable business. Tokens coming out need to have a utility that's an actual real world utility. the way you're a profitable company is you put out a product that everybody can use, a product that everybody wants, and being able to beat the competition. And that's something that we can do with Nutra. We're putting out a product that everybody in the world uses, just not people in crypto. And it's a good way to build a utility token. You know what I mean? There's meme
It's a
coins.
great way for people to invest too, because you're in decentralized finance. You don't have to go to the pink sheets to NASDAQ, try to get on the stock market. You know what I mean? This is decentralized finance. These are just peer-to-peer investors.
Exactly.
All right. That will be all from my end. I'll be asking the rest of.
Yeah, thanks for your question.
Yeah, right on. And it was a good question, Western, and gentlemen, even better answer, right? It oftentimes with these seed round projects, early stage projects in traditional markets, you have to be an accredited investor. Basically means you already have to be rich to get in early.
Exactly.
It really is what it is, right? And so with crypto, and I think this is kind of the future of utility tokens with crypto, if you can merge these already lucrative industries, as Rodney said, with the kind of decentralization and tokenize those shares, you let everyday guys, not just in the US, but across the world, have the opportunity to get in and invest in amazing ideas and in lucrative industries really early.
And it could change lives.
It can change your lives. Exactly. So it makes perfect sense to me, guys. One last question from me. I know that the public sale is coming up. I'm curious to know exactly when, and also curious to know how far after the public sale is over will you guys start manufacturing these products, and then when do you anticipate us being able to go onto Amazon and buy them?
Okay, so our pre-sale is actually live right now, and it's going to go until the 20th. So there's about another 10 days. Then we're going to be launching the token about a week and a half after that.
Before July 4th.
Yeah. So I've already started working on the formula for the pre-workout, which is going to be our first product that's going to come out. We'll be able to start manufacturing it probably a week or two after we launch.
And it'll be ready 1 month, 3 months max.
Sweet. Well, Rodney, Craig, I'm really excited for what you guys are building. Rodney, maybe I can keep in touch with you on Telegram and come check out the facility sometime in the future. Gentlemen, thank you for being with us today. That was a great AMA. If you have anything more to leave us with, go ahead and do so now. Otherwise, I wish you guys a great weekend.
Thank you. Well, I just want to say thank you for letting us come on here and presenting our project. I know it's different. I know it's never been done before. This is the first nutraceutical custom manufacturing token in crypto history. And it's a challenge, but I've got 25 years already in the industry. I've got teammates that have been in crypto for a while. All of us together working as a team. This token is going to explode.
Right on. Well, gentlemen, again, thank you for being with us today, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you for having us. Everybody have a great weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Stay safe.
Likewise. Audience members, thank you for joining in on all the AMAs today. Remember that Whale Coin Talk is an educational channel. We serve as a podium for you to come and learn about various crypto projects that are being built across the space. Always do your own research and only invest what you're willing to lose. With that said, I'm going to give the mic to Acti as he does a spin for our lucky winners, and then we'll close out the VC.
Yeah, I got the wheel up here. Can you see it? Is it coming through? I know it lags sometimes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's coming through. All right. We'll do 2 spins here for the people that have been listening in. 2 $50 prizes. And as always, guys, we have the chat still locked. So part of that stay safe means, use the official links. And they're in our main chat right there. You're probably safer to just go to the official website and then make your way to the Telegram, to the official socials and engage. And I'm sure there might be other questions that you have in mind, so drop them in the community. The guys have been really upfront, and they're building something truly new and unique. So if you're curious, yeah, I advise you to, at least check it out. As Noah mentioned, we don't give financial advice, but we do recognize when things are new and are, have great potential. So thank you everybody for coming today. It's really been awesome, and thank you to the Nutra team for putting something so cool in front of us. Yeah.
Thank you for having us. It was great. Everybody, if you want to join us in the Telegram, ask us questions, you're welcome to.
Yes,
Thank
please
you,
come and
everybody.
join our Telegram.
Alrighty, guys. Take care.
You too.
Cheers, guys.